Already made this.
I'm about to raise the volume on you. We are live, ladies.
We're live.
Look, we're live. Happy Wednesday,
Happy
elevators.
Wednesday. I'm going to go ahead and share this on my page.
Yes,
Yeah.
I probably should be doing that too, but
Yes.
maybe I will in a minute. But guys, as most of you know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So make sure you're keeping up with those mammograms. If you're at that nice age like me and Miss Tammy, that may be a little bit too soon for Jessica, but yeah, just keep that in mind. And guys, let us know where you're chiming in from in the comments. Drop in the comments where you're watching us from, and remember to like, invite, share, tag, and subscribe.
You got it.
Lists. Yep. So I'm Gail,
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Tammy.
and y'all don't see the superwoman behind the scenes, but if you remember from our last podcast, Miss Antoinette was expecting. Well, little Roland is here.
Baby Roland.
Baby
Ro-Ro.
Roland came 3 weeks ago.
And that's the name we said we was giving him, Ro-Ro.
Roro, Roscoe, JR. We haven't decided. We still might change his name.
Roland
but yeah, we're going with
Anthony.
Roland for now.
Okay.
Roland Anthony Andrews. 6
Wonderful.
pounds, 3 ounces. He came in 18 inches long.
Wow, on his dad's birthday.
On his
How
dad's
awesome
birthday.
is that?
Oh
Yeah,
my God. How awesome
yeah.
is that?
I personally probably would have felt slighted. Because I'm
Really?
like, I want my birthday to be all about me.
I think it's
Yeah, my
just
Well, my
too
baby's
cute.
a day before mine. So
Okay, so how you like that?
I don't like it.
I'm just saying.
Serious. My son's birthday is 5 days before mine. I was hoping he came on my birthday.
Oh,
She wants what I want, and that's
Oh,
just,
well, see. I was looking at it's like a gift from God.
It's so
It's a
funny how
special
different you
blessing.
look at things. All about perspective.
Absolutely.
Somebody sounds
Yes.
selfish, but never mind. Okay, so guys,
True to you.
welcome to episode 6.
welcome.
And thank you to our day ones for your engagement, your phone calls, and your comments. And
episode 6.
Remember
Episode
on
six.
on
October,
October
the
6th. And you know what, you guys? I found out 6 is also an angelic number.
I'm glad you
Yes,
switched that up because I was real
yes.
nervous about that.
Where you was going?
It signifies but it's service.
Service. 6
Yes.
represents service. That's
And
our story. We
responsibility.
sticking to
There
it.
you go.
That's
So
it.
the
That's
6th episode on the 6th.
On
That's
October
it.
6th.
Yes. So drop some comments, guys. Let us know where you're
Yes.
chiming in from. And if you didn't catch our previous episodes, we're on all the podcast platforms, Apple, Spotify, Pandora, SoundCloud, and we go live like this on the first Wednesday of every month. And all the other Wednesdays we are recorded.
Beautiful.
So, yep, let's just light those comments up, keep that going. Engage with us. And
Let's see what
Um,
comes. Hey, Gail Atkinson from Montgomery, Alabama.
Montgomery in the
Alabama
house.
in the house.
Nicole,
Yes.
Amanda. Listen, my city gonna represent.
Okay, you
I
guys,
love y'all.
listen.
Yes.
DC, Maryland, Virginia, do us a favor. Just like us. Just tag. Just share. Can you just comment? Okay, they're coming. I believe
We
they're
got
coming.
Deidre from Fort Benning, Georgia. Yes.
Deidre.
Hello. Miss Linda Lewis.
Hey, Auntie.
Okay.
Linda. Awesome.
Y'all
Thank
chime in.
you. Hang in there with us. You're going to enjoy it.
Yes. Make sure you guys are commenting,
Yeah.
liking, share this.
Yeah, that will help us increase the
Yes.
viewers, the followers, because we just believe She Elevates is just that. It's elevating.
And
It
we love
elevates.
feedback.
Yes,
We
and
wanna-
we also gonna give you guys a chance to call in too.
Yeah.
So we can hear you guys' feedback today. So every month when we go live, we want to interact with y'all a whole lot.
Absolutely.
Like we want to,
A whole lot.
Yeah.
I mean, we not
we
only
wanna
want to
give more of
interact, but
ourselves.
we got stuff. We want to give away.
Yes.
We want you all to just celebrate and elevate each other.
Yes.
So great opportunities here to just, even celebrate other females. So you'll hear more about that later.
Absolutely. So guys, well, first of all, shout out to Charity. Charity came through again this morning,
Y'all know
y'all.
who Charity is. Tell them who
Crack a
Who's
dawn.
Charity.
Y'all see these faces? Ooh.
Charity came and beat the faces
You
this
see these
morning.
eyes?
Yes.
You see these eyes?
Tammy has been in the mirror since,
Oh my God. I'm just
she's
saying.
literally been
I'm
in the
just
mirror.
saying. I'm just
Yes.
not used to, looking like a celebrity. That's how I felt at 9 a.m.
Yes.
So
Well,
shout
you
out
look
to
good,
Charity.
girl. Y'all look
Hey,
good.
y'all
Y'all look good.
looking all
Yes.
good. All
And
good.
shout out to my girl Shantella Ware in
I'm just
Montgomery,
saying.
Alabama for the amazing t-shirts, you
these
guys.
t-shirts, y'all.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
I love these t-shirts.
But these t-shirts couldn't have been created without Gail.
Oh my goodness.
I
look.
literally took
City
the stickers out of her new line of city stickers.
Yes.
I took the fonts out of this booklet and had it put on
so
shirts.
creative.
And Jessica is so selfless.
Partnership. That's
I love
collaboration.
that.
I said, what
It's
quote?
collaboration.
What quote stands out?
Wow.
You know,
Okay, let's talk about these quotes.
Tammy,
Yes.
Write the vision.
She's a visionary.
Make it plain.
That's
She is
her.
our visionary.
Yes.
I'm a stickler for, failure.
Success.
Yes.
Failure is
Embrace it.
Failure is success in progress.
In progress.
Yes.
And how many times have you heard me say,
My God.
Your
Your
vibe
vibe
attracts your tribe.
those are all in
So,
here,
yes,
guys.
and
So
our
make
creative
sure you
superwoman.
grab-
I'm sorry,
Yes.
behind the scenes, hers is inspired to create a life that you love.
Yes.
Awesome.
She's the creator.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So,
Beautiful.
Love
Job well
it.
Again,
done.
thank you, Shantella, at
Antoinette is
Creative
going to
Design.
she's going to post where you can pick these up. They're on Amazon, actually. And so I'm just going to read the back of this. It says, enjoy. This is the back of the book. Enjoy the journey. The City Stickers team added an urban flavor to bring optic opulence to your literary plans, goals, and experiences with a splash of color. Wink, wink, because this is all about the city.
Beautiful.
So yeah, guys, pick
I
up your
love it.
stickers and
Yes.
enjoy these shirts because we're loving them.
Thank you. Thank
Awesome.
you.
So what else we got? Last week, me and Jessica, we were in
Oh my
ATL
God, Atlanta. Tell us about
for
it.
Eric Thomas's 120
Yes.
conference, which is
Oh my
all
God.
about giving 120%, right?
Oh,
Not
yes.
stopping at 100%.
Yes.
I was
We
going to
wanna
ask,
give-
what's the 120 about?
we want to give
It's above
120%. Yeah.
You're above
You're not stopping
average.
at 100.
We're not going to stop at 100.
Mm.
We're not going to be average. So I have my book of notes.
Your Bible notebook.
Just
I'm just saying.
Tammy talked about.
Come on, y'all.
Listen, I didn't even realize until she said something. It does look like a Bible book. Y'all know how the Bible has like the gold trim.
Yeah, it's
the
Cute.
back in the day
I love
Bible
it.
books. It does look like that,
Leave it
doesn't
to
it?
Tammy.
Cute.
Well, ET is a preacher.
Absolutely. There you go. So, hey,
Excuse me, he's the
how
hip-hop preacher.
appropriate. But yeah,
Yes.
so I'm sure you guys took some good notes. In
We
those
took
books.
some notes, and the overall theme of this conference was make sure you're not just another conference attender, that you're not just
Exactly.
coming, taking notes, and then go home and put your book down,
Right.
put it away,
Okay.
and you're not implementing anything. So across the board with all the speakers, it was all about take action and
Exactly.
execute these things that you
Execute.
learn.
You know,
And
that-
I
oh,
like
go
when
ahead.
I'm sorry, I like when he opened up, he stated, don't just come here for confirmation.
Yeah,
Come here for correction. I was like, dang, that's deep right there.
That is
Wow.
deep.
I just think about She Elevates when you guys say that, really, because this is about execution. Because you've heard, some of you have heard our story, how Gail and I would always have these visions and ideas, but we really did not fully execute.
Mhm.
And it wasn't until today or till now, right?
Yes,
that we're
until
executing and
now.
we're having a whole new experience.
a whole new
So-
experience because we would confirm each other.
Ab-
Tammy would come up with it, and I would confirm. Yes, that is good. That is so good. We would even lay out the
write it
plan.
down.
We're gonna do this.
Oh
We're
my
gonna
God,
do
I'm getting
that.
excited.
And then we get up and go to work the next
Yeah.
day.
And, and maybe
It's
a week or
gone.
two later, we come up with another plan.
And didn't execute the first one. You
But
just
wait,
wrote it
and
down.
but let me just tell you, it is a start, right? Because it's
It's
so
a start.
fulfilling when you write the vision.
Write the vision.
Okay, but there's another step to that.
And we needed Jessica
Exactly.
to correct
help
us.
us.
I can't.
You're not
do
just
the
gonna be telling
execution.
me about no podcast, and we not going.
This is how we got
we
started,
doing
you
that.
guys.
We're
This is
doing
how we
that.
got started.
This is
right?
how we
yeah.
got started.
Beautiful. So yeah, what else did you guys take away from the conference?
I got a book full of notes. I'm a
So
let
do
Gail.
I. So do I. Okay, so what is one of the things that I have in here? Oh, we had so many speakers. Jesse Itzler. Do you
Mhm.
remember
He
him?
was so good.
He was so good.
Who's
and he was the only white guy on the on the panel.
And he
But you can
opened
tell.
up
Shout out for
with them.
diversity.
Shout out for
Yes.
diversity. But he gave us his story. And you always say everybody has a story.
Everybody.
got
He gave us
story.
his story how he started out as like a kiddie pool lifeguard.
Yeah,
Wow.
kiddie
Or
pool
something.
attendant is what he called him.
But he had a big vision.
Mm.
He had a big vision and he had persistence and he was consistent to do whatever it takes to get to his goals, to reach his
And
goals.
so where is he now?
Right now,
He's part
he's a
owner.
multimillionaire.
Yeah, he's part
owner
owner.
of the Atlanta Hawks.
Hawks, I do believe.
The
Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks. And he's gone through
Wow.
many things. He was a rapper. He was Jesse James. I think he may have
He
had
said, "Do
one
not
hit.
Google
Don't
that."
Google him. Don't Google him. It's like it's not pretty.
Okay.
But yeah, he went through being
Wow.
a rapper. He was
Awesome.
jetting celebrities from, to their destination if they had to go from one coast to another and they wanted to take a jet. He would rent them a jet. And the funny story was just how he got to these things. It was just real persistent and consistency. But yeah, now he's married to the developer of Spanx.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he
Awesome.
had good, and he was like, never let people boo you.
Exactly.
Leave on a high note.
Leave on a I love that.
Leave on a high
Leave
note.
on a high
He said
note.
That's right.
That concert he went to, he said that he knew they was gonna boo him. So
Because
wanted-
they were booing the good people.
Ooh.
Right?
So
And
he's
so-
like, if they're booting them, then
definitely go boo me.
definitely. So how did he exit?
He stated that they also wanted him to give out some merch
Okay.
before his performance.
Oh.
But he just gave out the merch and he said, "I."
And he walked off stage.
There you
He left on an applause.
Like, oh,
People
y'all
happy when they get
I'm out.
stuff.
Take
So you
note
know what?
taking.
I'm just saying we're gonna follow his lead.
Note taking.
Yeah.
Guys, we got some merch.
Now,
Yeah,
listen.
we do.
Listen.
We're giving away merch to our first 2 callers.
Ooh,
Yes.
Okay, listen. Come on, you
Yes.
What are
guys.
we giving away today?
Where's
We
the
giving
numbers? Is
away-
the number posted up yet?
I'm sure Antoinette
Okay.
is working on that.
Antoinette's gonna get that number
We
posted. Listen,
have
get your merch.
2 canvas tote bags
Tote bags coming.
with the She Elevates
Okay,
Is
come
it on
on.
the
picture
screen
on
yet?
Come on.
it.
Linda
Yes.
Lewis, you can get that merch. Who else is on? I'm just trying to shout out my people.
So we're gonna put
I
the
need
number
somebody
on
else.
the screen. I know anybody not from Alabama. I'm just kidding.
I see.
Hey.
Y'all see how they do us?
The haters are real.
Don't hate.
The haters
But
are
look,
real.
the merch is displayed now. It's up there already. The tote bag is up.
Yeah.
So you can
Okay,
get
so that's
that.
the tote bag you can win. Okay, you know what? I was looking on the screen and I hear
There's
some
a
of- I'm looking
delay
now.
with my cell phone, so I'm
Okay.
just gonna look at the screen. I
Okay.
can't.
But it's not. It isn't up. Oh, it is up. There. Maybe
Yeah.
it's a delay there too. Okay, whatever. Okay, so yes, guys, call in and is the number on there? What's
So
the
the
number?
number will be listed on the
202. It's on the screen. Who sees
not
it?
yet.
202
I'm still sharing.
594 9426. Whoever calls in first, we have one of our other new employees. The team is getting bigger, y'all. We have another employee, Miss London, who will be taking your calls and bringing you up so that we can. And what we want you to do is you can talk about whatever's on your mind, what you feel about the podcast. Or today, we're actually talking about Let's Unmask,
Yeah.
hashtag behind the veil. So whatever that means to you, or if you have any thing you want to comment on, just give us a call and pick up that merch. Okay.
Kimberly Whitfield.
Hey, Kim
Hop back over here.
Josette Ray said, me. Okay.
on,
Go ahead
Josette.
and call in, you guys.
Give you a call. Look, operators are standing by.
You
So
can
last
get your
week, guys, we talked about dealing with when you have to take an L,
Yes.
whether it's with a project, a goal, or losing a loved one. And some things we know we just can't control, no matter how much we plan, practice, or prepare. But we figure out how to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
And we just keep moving forward. And it was a real intense and emotional
Very
podcast
transparent.
and
Yeah, it was real.
conversation. Yeah, but there were so many nuggets in it. So if you didn't listen, if you didn't catch it, make sure you go back and listen to it.
Yeah, it's real.
And kind of like changing the perspective from a loss to
Yes.
actually being a lesson.
That's a Tammy.
Oh my goodness. You know, and it evolved right after I was listening, and it was listening to each one of us share about, you know, the losses that we've experienced and how we've had to deal with those. But then there were lessons in that. So instead of looking at the take a L as take a loss, we can look at that as take a lesson, because there are lessons in every situation.
Yeah. And our losses ended up being family, remember?
Yes.
Mother, father, son.
Yes, that's real. It
Yeah,
happens. It
yeah.
happens, right?
And I think it's just a representation of what we have here.
Absolutely.
Family.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was
This
good.
is my
That was
fam.
good.
So, guys, today again, we're going to talk about coming from behind the veil or taking off your mask.
Yes, let's
And
unmask.
my first thought when I heard that was, you know, the obvious thing is where we shouldn't display a fake or incomplete version of who we really are, but how we need to just go a little deeper and think about some of the subtle behaviors or practices that we have that are more about social people pleasing, you know, than it is about being our authentic self, and how status, you know, being in this capitalistic society, status is real. Keeping up with the Joneses, we got the red bottoms, we got the Apple watches. So I'm not saying all I'm saying is be authentic.
Yeah,
you know,
be true. Be true to you. Be true to you.
So, guys, I think the producer said we have a caller.
And while we're pulling up that call, I wanted to read some of the comments.
Okay, somebody wanted that so bad.
Yes, I'm not mad.
I got a feeling it's probably, as Joe said, right? I just got a feeling.
Listen, Kimberly Whitfield says, absolutely, your test can be someone's testimony to know you can get through. Yes, Kimberly, I agree.
Yes.
That's excellent.
Yes, that's so good.
Okay, we have a caller.
Caller's on.
Hello.
Who do we have on the line?
This is Sharice from West Virginia.
Sharice! Oh my goodness, we got one. Sharice, thank you so much. Look, Sharice, Alabama has been on these calls, and Gail and I was feeling a certain kind of way, girl.
Sharice.
You have saved the day.
Sharice, you don't even know how excited. This is how happy I am. Not only are you going to get a bag, Sharice, you
She feeling like Oprah
I'm
today.
just
Cut
saying,
me off.
you about to get some stickers.
Sharice, can you hear us? Sharice, are you
I
still
can
there?
hear you.
Okay.
I am here.
Are you driving, Sharice?
Am I driving?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm
We hear a
sitting
little
at
feedback. I
home.
think it's technical. It's for
Yeah.
yeah.
I think you need to turn your radio down a little bit, Sharice, so because we're getting some
I put
feedback.
y'all on pause.
Put us on pause.
Sharice, thank you so
Yeah.
much. As you see, we are here, right? We have started our podcast. It's called She Elevates, and that's what it's about. And I know Sharice personally. She and I used to work together. We'll just say that, before my retirement heaven day.
Well, Sharice, thank you so much for calling in.
Well, before we get rid of Sharice, maybe she wants to say something.
That's right.
I was going to tell her to make sure she email us her address,
so we can give her
merch.
Okay.
So we can mail you your merch.
And Sharice, don't forget, you're getting a tote bag as well as our Sister Gail's city stickers, and you will enjoy the city stickers as you journal or plan. So yeah, any comments, anything you have to say, Sharice?
Well, I'd like to say good afternoon, and I'm very proud of you, lovely ladies. You're looking beautiful, very organized, highly motivated with a purpose, and I'm glad to see us out there doing some positive things to come together.
Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that.
Thank you, Sharice.
Thank
awesome.
you.
Do we have another caller on the line?
Have a good
great day.
Bye, Sharice. We'll talk.
Caller on the line.
Welcome to She Elevates.
Are you there?
That was
Yes, I'm
exciting.
here.
Okay, who do we have on the call?
Hi, this is Josette. Hey,
Of
ladies.
course it's
I knew
Josette.
Josette was gonna get her
Josette, you got
bag
it, girl.
through.
Where my pearls at? Where my pearls?
Hey,
Oh, I got the
Josette. How are you
what's
loving the
up?
podcast so far?
Love it.
Awesome. Give us a little bit of feedback. Have you subscribed to our podcast yet? Are you following us?
Really? You asking me that question?
You know I
know
gotta
think we can
ask
just let
because I want you to
just let
give us a little
Josette talk. Let's just
little
let her
feedback off of so much you done heard.
Josette is a day one.
talk to us, Josette.
Absolutely. So I was just, I'm at work for real, so don't be putting me out there, y'all. I just want to say hi. You ladies look fabulous. Love you guys, and look forward to the time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Josette. We love you, girl.
Thank you, Josette.
Be back. Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye. So just wanted to say, talking to my producer, that the video ended on IG. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Wow.
Instagrams, they're having technical difficulties. So if anyone was trying to get on to Instagram, then just come on over to Facebook,
Or
YouTube.
YouTube.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But, things happen.
Things happen. Technology.
Yeah, didn't happen before.
We'll talk a little bit about that
we're going to talk
later.
about Instagram, Facebook, technology a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have Linda Lewis right before we get into our topic today. I have
Okay.
Linda Lewis. Why am I sitting in my car in the parking lot at Allentown Road BB&T Bank? Heard my name call for a bag and called the number. No answer. Enjoy, you ladies. Take it, Linda. You know what,
Girl,
Linda?
We're going to get you.
We're going to get you a bag. Anyway.
Come on,
okay?
Dad. That's how we do
Just
it.
go ahead
She
and email us
Yes.
your name,
Yes.
your full address, so we can get it sent out to you. Okay? We love you, girl.
You can thank me later. Hey, listen up. I believe I have my boo, my baby daddy. He is supporting us.
I see
Happy
him.
birthday.
Yes,
Happy
tag me
birthday.
in, you guys.
Thank
Tag
you.
me in.
Thank you
I
so
love
much. We
it.
appreciate that support. Letting, the other men know, right, that they can support the women.
Absolutely.
So we always,
Absolutely.
I will have to admit, my husband supports everything I do. He is an elevator from within.
Yes.
Always supporting.
Yes.
So we appreciate you. We love you. And we are so grateful that you tuned in. We know you're working. Okay. But
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And not only does he support Tammy,
Come
but
on.
that is my children's godfather.
Yeah.
So he supports everything I
family.
do as well. And it's
Absolutely.
usually us together. So
Absolutely. He
it
gets a
works
thrill
out
out of that.
just
So he is
fine.
tickled pink about this podcast, right?
Yes.
But thank you so much. We appreciate it.
And I just be transparent. This is live. So I just want to let our producer know we heard you said something, but we didn't really hear what you
Just
said.
telling us to get to the topic.
Okay,
keeping us
we
straight.
love
we got excited about our
we
elevators.
we love when we go live, guys. We love interacting
Can you
with y'all.
tell?
So we gotta stay on task.
We
right
love
now,
our
okay?
elevators.
Okay,
Yes.
Stay
So-
with us. Though, 'cause we
But
got
to
some interesting topics.
Gail's point, when she was talking about the discussion, I mentioned her, I heard her state like fake. And to me, it's like, what is fake? Because you have some people that say, oh, you do not act like that in real life. You so fake. People have told me that before.
Absolutely.
And I don't think it's being fake. It's about knowing what room you're in.
Mhm.
Because the way I act at a cookout, I'm not going to act like that in a professional
There you go.
setting.
It's just inappropriate.
So as long as my principles, my values remain the same and I'm true to me, it's not about being fake. It's just knowing who you are and
That's
what room
right.
you're in.
That's right.
You know,
certain
that-
things are for certain.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And you know what? It's also about we're different.
Mhm.
So because you may act a certain way and I don't act that same way, that doesn't mean you're fake.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? You're
Yes.
being as long as you're being true to you, then that's what matters, right? And you're
Exactly.
saying sometimes if I'm in an office, I'm dealing with a client, I may act a certain way. But if I'm at the cookout and I'm hanging out with my homies, my girls,
y'all gonna get the laid back
Okay.
chick.
That's right.
there
So
you
it's
go.
environment appropriate.
Ooh,
Exactly.
that's good.
So you know what what I think about when I hear that is it was a girlfriend of mine who I used to go to dinner with. But this girlfriend, because I knew her personally, she was having some financial challenges, right? But when we went out to dinner, she was like treating everybody and drinks were on her. So that's what I think about when I hear about taking off the mask, because you want to portray this person who you're not in front of people because you think they are the status. These are the people you need to impress. But, behind the veil, you're struggling financially.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I keep hearing this song in my head about I want to go far beyond the veil. So it's really going deep within yourself.
Yeah.
And knowing who you are.
That's
and
right.
being true to you.
Being true to
and
yourself.
sometimes it can be uncomfortable because you're looking at the crowd, you're looking at your environment and what's going on.
That's room for growth.
Oh, yes,
when
it is.
uncomfortable.
That's right.
Girl, we had that conversation.
We had that conversation. And it's incongruency. You need to be congruent with who you are and your behavior.
All right.
Because when you're incongruent, then you're just
harmony.
You're causing some confusion in your mind.
When you're incongruent. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sophia stated that in people's opinions of you is none of your business.
Love that. Come on, Sophia Casey.
Because it's all about them.
I just want to whatever opinion you form about me, that's your opinion.
Oh my
that's
God.
not who I am.
Said, don't take it personal.
It's none of your business. We love that. We love that. Yeah. I think, But, I really wanted to shout out Sophia. I got excited. Sophia, because she's a coach, Casey, Sophia. And she actually, again, also used to work with us. Sophia.
Okay, you said Coach Casey.
So, Sophia, she's and Sophia can maybe chime in, but she's a personal coach. She does coaching, mentoring,
like life coaching.
Life coaching,
Gotcha.
absolutely certified. She wrote a book.
Go ahead, Sophia. We love
Fierce vulnerability.
Who empower
She's off the chart. So I really appreciate her. Yes, fierce vulnerability. Sophia, help me out there. But put it in the comments.
Yeah, put in the comments. But about your book.
We appreciate. I'm excited about DMV showing up because Alabama, our last live,
Sammy, y'all keep saying
they
that.
were off the chart. It was like, do we live in Maryland? I think we do. Maybe we have one fan or friend. So thank you so much. Oh my God.
Kimberly said you can only live a facade for so long. And that is so true.
It's exhausting.
I think it is.
It is.
It's draining. And it'll be a whole problem.
Yes.
I like that.
I think you said it, draining. That will wear you out mentally, physically, right? Emotionally, trying to be somebody that you're not. But again, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So when you be true to you, you'll find other people that will celebrate you and not tolerate you.
Ooh. Come on.
I didn't write that one, but I'm just saying.
Okay, you said it.
Okay.
That was the first time somebody
that's why
heard
your
it.
tribe will roll. You said it though.
I'm just saying.
So you guys listen up. Don't be afraid. Take that mask off. You can still be cute. You can still keep on the lashes and the
what
makeup.
are some steps you guys think that a person should take to actually be able to reveal them true selves? Like what does that look like?
Yeah, I think it starts with being honest with yourself.
Introspective.
Can we really look in the mirror and be honest? Let's say today you're tired. It's okay. It's okay to say I'm tired, but guess what? You might have to go.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay, but you might have to say, "Girl, get up. I know you're tired." And even when you get there, let's say you're around your tribe, you walk in, you say, "Today I'm a little tired, but I'm here." So again, I think it's about being honest with yourself, being honest with others around. So I think that.
And if you have the right tribe,
they're gonna
their energy, they're gonna pour into you, so you can get to where you need to be.
Yeah.
So elevators. What say you? What are some of the steps? Right.
And I just wanted to also say, and you mentioned this, Jessica.
Kimberly, we see you. Texas in the building.
You said that sometimes it can be uncomfortable. So when you are introspective, Tammy, like you talked about, and you recognize, that you are doing that, then sometimes it's some people are hop-ons. It's easier for them to do what everybody else is doing than to do what you authentically want to do, because that's your comfort zone. And it's just easy for you to stay right there and do what everybody else is doing instead of taking a leadership role. And I'm sorry, I bumped it.
We can hear everything. We're new to the podcast.
Taking a leadership role and just making your own lane, creating your own table.
know what, Sophia, I clicked on the link that you posted in your comment, right? And the book is titled, her book is titled Fierce Vulnerability, A Colored Girl's Truth, Trials, and Triumphs. And I believe that really comes and can only happen when you do take off the mask.
When you unmask.
And one of the quotes there at the beginning is, live your truths, conquer your trials, and triumph with fierce vulnerability. So when you're vulnerable, you know that mask is off. That's so appropriate that we would have this topic and she would be on.
Yes.
And so I just,
Alignment.
it's all alignment. It's all
so appropriate, but not surprising. You know, one of my stickers says that I'm the teacher's pet. Hashtag Professor God.
Ooh, come on, Professor God.
Let's
We love
go.
it. So thank you, Sophia, for posting that. Because it definitely
Yes.
added some
That's
value
a
for our
good
discussion.
book.
Thank you.
Love
Self-reflection and being honest. So true, Kim. So true.
Yes.
So is that comment on Facebook? Because I'm going to
Yes,
go
this
back
is
and buy
on
that
Facebook.
book. Okay.
I'm just caught up. I'm just
Yeah.
caught up with DMV representing today.
I love it. I love it.
Shout out, you guys. Hang with us because we have more to talk about.
Yes.
More
Where we
to
going
talk
next?
about. Let's see.
Here we go. Here we
It's a lot.
go.
It is a lot going on.
Yes. Okay.
So
I think we're gonna get into what's the fuzz.
What?
that sounds like a good.
Yes. Let's
good-
talk about
good
some things that are
going on.
happening. Yes, we have
It's a lot going on.
This segment, we like to just kind of highlight some things that are right, whether it's a hot topic, and it's a lot of times it's funny, right?
Yeah.
But it could be a controversial topic, But
So
yeah.
make sure,
What's the
guys,
buzz?
you tune in and you put some comments down there. Tell us how you feel about it. So you get all kinds of deliveries when you live.
Here we go.
What's the foolery today, y'all?
What's going on?
Wait, what?
What happened?
Huh?
What they doing?
Y'all know.
Are you kidding
I
me?
ain't with it today.
For real?
What?
Wow.
Wow. That cracks me up
Every time.
single
Every
time.
time.
Like I've never heard
Our
it
producer
before.
captured that moment. That was so real. And we use that now as the intro for What's the Buzz.
Yes. So we have a few things to talk about today. And the first thing we're going to talk about, of course, is what happened on Monday. I don't know if this was a first, but it sure got a lot of bang on Monday. It's like Facebook and Instagram were done. They took a little nap.
Listen, I didn't even know.
Yes, I'm telling you.
A customer came in and was like,
Did you guys know?
Facebook, I can't even get on Facebook. I mean, I thought it was,
She was having a meltdown.
Oh, she was really having a moment.
and I did not pay any attention until I think Tammy mentioned it. I was like, wow.
Yeah, and same thing. I was actually in the car. I was waiting for someone from an appointment, and I was trying to find a comment or some post that she had stated, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's out there on her Facebook page, and I'm like, my Facebook won't refresh, and I kept trying and trying. Then I moved on to Clubhouse,
Facebook
right?
put the world
And
on time out.
I'm telling you, Clubhouse was popping. One room, I think it started out with like 1,000. I'm like, that's popular. The topic was about what's up with Facebook, Instagram. They're down, and that club actually went to like 8,000 people in the room, just talking about the impact
IG
that. Yeah, because it was, think about the number of people on social media today.
That is so
8,000 speaks to just that.
That was
8,000 people
that
care
is-
about Instagram and Facebook.
crazy.
Yeah, but don't miss the church, because they also said, listen, this is a time to pull back. Maybe it's a time, right, to just realize that how much time are we spending on social media? And then there was one businesswoman saying, now from a business perspective, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So you may need to also have some direct communication with your
You gotta
customers.
have a backup plan for the backup plan.
Whether it's, hey, look, Clubhouse was shouting out themselves,
Yes.
or Twitter. And I was gonna say tweeter. Okay, y'all, come on. I gotta do the baby boomer.
I
thing.
always think about when you said TikTok.
TikTok. I know.
TikTok. Oh my God.
But yeah, it was a lot going on Monday.
So yeah, in this capitalistic society, right? Twitter took advantage.
Absolutely.
They said their stocks went through the roof.
That's
Yeah.
There were so many
Yeah.
memes out there with Tweeter.
so-
Tweeter. See, that's how much I don't use Twitter, okay? But yeah, Twitter was up.
It cracks me up, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's what happens when you hang out with a millennial. They'll think you're being funny and you're not.
Oh, Kim said something. She said, reality check.
I love
All
Kim.
the people claim to be so busy realized they weren't as busy as they thought.
Say so.
Funny how much free time was available.
Say so.
Say
And my
that.
thing is, if they're down, does that mean everybody move a step further? Because now we can be productive.
They put
now
their
that we're
life
not.
on pause.
Wow.
And when the lady said it, I thought she was saying she was in Facebook jail or something. I didn't know Facebook and stuff was down. She was like, it was a real problem.
It was a real
for her.
problem. It was a real problem.
I couldn't believe it.
And then, I was like, well, we probably should talk about why. And I was thinking, do I really care why? Is it really that serious?
Oh my
do
God.
something else. Can
So
we just
you
do
didn't-
something else?
I don't know if anyone else joined in on that clubhouse room, but they went from the conspiracy, the world is coming to an end, to it's over, to oh my God, Mark Zuckerberg, he did it to him. He did this because of the hearing that was going to happen. I think yesterday with what it went on and on. I'm sorry, I got it like excited because I'm thinking, oh my God, so we really care. I guess.
So elevators
care that
and
much.
Kim, girl, I love you. All these
I know.
comments, but elevators, did y'all even know it was down? And if you did know it was down, did you care?
And what did you do?
Yeah, what did you do instead of being on Facebook and
Were you
Instagram?
productive?
Somebody said next.
Were you productive?
Well, some people went to Twitter.
Okay.
Clearly, got on Twitter, and others got on
This takes me
Clubhouse.
back to like the 122 something Jesse stated. He said, always remember tomorrow.
Yeah.
So with Facebook going down, did you guys remember tomorrow? Because you want to remember tomorrow, because you want to know how you want to think about how it's gonna affect you the next day. So did you guys do something productive when Facebook went down?
I love it.
You know,
I love it.
Something you can reap the fruit of tomorrow.
That's just a repeat of COVID. When everything shut down during COVID. What did you do? Did you just binge watch and sleep? And you know what I mean? Everybody talk about that COVID weight. I'm just saying, I am
Me.
You know what I'm thinking about? But I think about like there's a process when there's a loss, you go through this phase, different steps. It was like first you're in denial.
Stages.
First it was like, no, it can't be down. It can't be down. Then you're like,
my phone.
okay. Eventually you have to accept it. Yes. Now, how are you going to recover? What are you going to do? It was like quickly you went through that moment.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Stages of death.
But yeah, I think they're back. I don't know what Instagram's having some issues now. So listen,
I'm just saying.
You never talk about your
That's why we
neighbors.
have IG, Facebook, and YouTube.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was happening on this week. What else happened?
That is so interesting.
What else are we
Okay,
talking
so
about?
what's happening? What else we got? Oh, something happened 85 years ago.
Oh my goodness.
That we're just celebrating
You
today.
know what? But I'm just gonna say this. I was really into this first mode. I went through this, period when I was looking at the first time this happened, the first time that happened, and I came across. There was a post about a young lady 85 years ago. She was the first female winner of the Black National Spelling Bee Fine. Well, she was the first Black woman who won a National Spelling Bee Fine.
So it wasn't a Black spelling
No,
bee.
it wasn't
just
a Black.
spelling
It was
bee.
just a spelling bee. And unfortunately, because we live in a world where you have haters, they actually, studied like 100,000 words or so. And so what happened was, because she was winning, the judges gave her a word that was not on the list. And when she misspelled it, they disqualified her. But here we are 85 years later, and she's getting recognition for being the first Black.
So 85 years ago, they were doing gaslighting.
I'm just saying, girl, you wrong. You
They
ain't
were
winning.
gaslit.
They gaslit her.
Yeah, but her name was
So 100,000 words. They had to get one that's not on the list.
I'm just
one that
saying,
she didn't study.
my God, Magnolia Cox, right?
Mm.
So shout out to Magnolia and her family. Of course, she's no longer here, but
They
her
didn't
family,
celebrate you then, but we're going to celebrate
we
you
honor her.
now.
Yeah, the
Okay.
U.S. Senate actually passed a resolution to honor her. And then there was the first Black woman woman to referee an NFL game.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Maya
Shout out.
Chaka. I know I'm maybe pronouncing her name wrong, but she's a proud HBCU grad. And then there was another one. I'll just give this the last one. Dr. Patricia Bath, I believe. Dr. Patricia E. Bath. And she is an inventor. She actually developed a groundbreaking tool, and I'm trying to pull it up, but I don't have it in front of me. But she actually developed a tool, a surgical tool, right? And so she was again acknowledged and inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame. So
Who run the world?
Awesome.
hey,
Who run the world?
yeah, I was gonna say it's a girl's world. Well, I'm sure there's a part in that song that applies. Oh yeah, but it won't be nothing. It wouldn't be nothing
I don't
without
know.
a woman.
Okay,
leave it alone. Let it go.
It's
Okay.
a man's world.
But it wouldn't be nothing
Without a woman or a girl.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the line.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop. What's the fuss?
Let it go. Okay, one more, y'all.
Linda say loving the real talk. Tell me more. We here for it.
So we talked about at the beginning that it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and
Yes.
that's the more popular one in my opinion.
Yeah,
But did you
yes.
also know that October is
Domestic
Violence Awareness Month? So
Right.
I didn't know
Yes.
that. Charity told us that today when
Yes.
she was doing our makeup, and so that brings me to the third. What's the fuss? Which is I don't know if you guys caught that video of Selena Johnson
Oh,
saying
man.
that R. Kelly needs to be in an insane asylum and
Can we
not
play
just
that?
She went in.
in
She
jail
went in, y'all.
because she said that they just throw Black men in jail, but he needs real help. And some people are saying he's not crazy. He just decided to have a life of sex trafficking and
But
racketeering.
I'm
So
not
what do you
sure.
guys think?
Selena is saying he needs help because she says he needs to be under the. He needs to be under.
She said he needs to be in an insane
Oh,
asylum.
inside. Okay.
Yeah,
I got it misunderstood. Yeah.
yeah.
She's like, it was sick. It was a mental.
She said he needs real help.
Yeah.
That's her thing. She's saying that what society does is they just throw Black men in jail.
Yeah, he
Whether
definitely
you are
need help.
sick, whether you did a crime or whatever, just put him in jail. And yeah, she's saying he needs hospitalization.
So let's get some rehabilitation. Let's
Yeah,
get some
so
help.
elevators, what do y'all think about this R. Kelly thing?
And I think we have
I
the
know this is
clip.
real controversial, but do you think he's sick? He needs to be in an asylum where he can get medicated and counseling and all of that?
Yeah.
Or
Let
do
us
you think
know.
he's just demented and just, sex
sick.
trafficking and all of that?
We just can't get
sick.
around
It's a
it.
different
Yeah.
form of sickness, but everybody doesn't need to be in an insane asylum.
Well, I guess Selena says yes, he does.
Selena's opinion is yes, he does need to be there. And, just to be fully transparent, I really didn't follow a whole lot of that because I'm a rose-colored glasses person. I'm aware of it. I know it happens, but, I just don't follow
Yeah.
all of stuff like that.
All the what's the fuss.
I don't need all the details about what he
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
and
yeah,
all of
but-
that.
Okay.
But
What
yeah,
else is happening?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
let's see.
we have
We
a
got some
comment.
comments over here. Let's jump back on our Facebook.
Just tap it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
We still have Love the Real Talk. Tell me more. Okay, Auntie, we got you. And anything else? Kimberly, love y'all too. Let's see. Reality check. All
Yeah, I
the
read
people.
that one.
Okay.
Mhm.
Calm. Okay. Claim to be, so busy. Realize
I think
they
we're
are
having a
so
delay
busy as
on
they
our
thought.
phones
Okay.
versus what being
Okay.
Showing
Look at us in our
real
technology.
time.
Can you
And I
Can you
cannot see
Tammy?
that
It says
screen
something
way over
like
there.
he shouldn't be in jail. Okay.
Let's see.
They
Uh-oh.
we're trying to read this like far
Isn't
away.
it right here?
Well, now it is.
He shouldn't be in jail by himself. There were several that aided him. Now, Kim, we on the same page.
Oh,
because
Jesse
that's
has
how-
opinion about
That's
that.
how I feel. Let's see. Nicole stated, ladies, will you please give advice to DV victims who may be scared or no resources to get out? Wow.
Wow.
What advice do you
Yeah.
So
guys
you know
need?
what? I think I'm just gonna call an audible and just talk about the elevator of the week. because as far as what you can do, our elevator of the week is Charity Hall. She's the person that did our makeup, but she also does volunteer work. She's been doing it for 7 years at a domestic violence. She works for, or she volunteers for a nonprofit where she shows women how to do their makeup and prepare for interviews. But that institution that she volunteers for, they can help out people who are in domestic violence situations and are looking for some assistance or some counseling or whatever. And so I don't have her contact number, but we'll definitely put it in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say there's
and we're also going to put the link to the domestic hotline in the comments as well. And I know one of the things she talked about that I believe is to be true with a lot of domestic violent people, majority is the women, and they look to their abuser for everything, like their financials.
They're not independent.
Exactly. They're not independent at all, or they may have a job, but it's not enough to sustain the livelihood or, anything, you know? So I went to Nicole's comment.
Can you read her question again?
To her comment, I would simply, did it pop up on my phone? No, I read it from Tammy.
Yeah. Okay.
So my advice will be to seek.
It's on the screen.
Help. You want to make sure we're going to have that hotline number in the comments. We want you guys to actually seek help. Stop being quiet.
Yes.
Move. Get out. You got to get out. And we've seen here, I know in Alabama, we've seen so many domestic violent cases where a guy, like early part of September, he actually killed his girlfriend and attempted to kill himself, but he lived and they arrested him. But even down to one of the police officers, they had been separated a year, I think, and he killed her. A police officer.
Yeah.
Like it's so serious. Domestic violence is so serious, and there's many forms of it, whether it's verbal abuse, physical abuse. Listen, we can't tell you guys how to do things, but there are support groups
who can help.
Yes, so if you guys take a picture of the hotline that we have in the comments, please utilize that.
Yeah. And, I have a cousin also who was killed by her boyfriend, and they were in a very toxic situation. And it's easy for us to say, just leave. But unless you're in that situation, it isn't always, it's easier said than done.
And one of the comments or suggestions, right, to helping is, first of all, to let the victim know that it's not their fault.
Absolutely.
It's never your fault, right? When someone else is abusing you. It is not. I know sometimes you want to, you may look at yourself and say, what did I do? What did I say? You start blaming yourself, but it's not your fault, and it's wrong.
And that kind of go back to the topic too. Unveiling the mask, knowing who you are. Stop blaming yourself for situations. Find out who you are. Kim also just commented, suggestion, as we are cleaning out closets, consider donating to women's shelters instead of Goodwill. They often are leaving with nothing. So that's a good point. I know in Alabama, we have several shelters that we're able to donate clothes to. So elevators.
And that's a good point, because I'm always donating almost every month.
Do not suffer in Rhonda. That's perfect. Do not suffer in silence. And can I just add, from a spiritual standpoint, pray. I believe that God will send you, he'll give you the strength that you need to get the help that you need, whether it's through one of these help lines, whether it's through a support group. Go to your church. I know people in church aren't perfect, right? But don't forget that spiritual part of you, right? That is saying, I want to be free. I am free. I'm more than this. The Spirit is telling you that you deserve better. but then there's the emotions and then that intellect, sometimes those thoughts that may say differently. So we're praying for all those that are suffering during this time, and we pray, yes, Rhonda, we're praying for your aunt that was, wow, the situation here is similar. Her aunt was killed by her boyfriend in a domestic violence situation. And another thing is that it's real, and I think the more we begin to talk about it, the more we expose it, we pull the covers back, then that'll help others to feel comfortable, and even the abuser to know what you need help. You need to get some help, whatever the situation is, but it is unacceptable. And, I also think about domestic violence that can come in different forms, because a lot of times we focus on the man and the woman, but there's the parent and the child where children are being abused. So domestic comes in different forms of domestic violence. And so as we take time out this month to acknowledge that it's real, and whether you need to get some mental help, whether you need to get some safety and security, but this is the time when we say, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself.
Absolutely, because enough is enough.
It's enough.
Definitely.
So let's jump into She Elevate Cares. Is that what we call it?
Okay.
She elevates cares. Yeah.
Okay, that was good.
Yes, Kim. Mental and emotional abuse are just as serious. Yes, they are.
Yep. Thank you all for staying with us. During this time when we wanted to go live, but we go on live, so we thank you all for the followers.
And even for the comments and asking the questions, because more than wanting to talk about our agenda, we want to talk about what you want to talk about. So we appreciate all the comments and all the feedback that you're giving.
Yes, and also anything you guys want us to talk about, or just have a conversation period about, email us at sheelevatespodcast@gmail.com. We want to talk about what you guys want to talk about.
Yes, absolutely.
So make sure you guys are doing that.
We're here to serve.
Absolutely.
Love it. She elevates.
Business of
the email.
She elevate at podcast@gmail.com.
Oh,
ain't that's right?
Isn't that our email address?
Yes.
She elevates podcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
You guys notice how we're repeating that again and again, because we're getting that right. Okay.
So jumping right into it, you guys. Our She Elevate business of the week. I think we're gonna have her on the line here.
Wonderful.
So it's the business is Ava and Alaya. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Alaya.
She's on the line.
She's on the line. She's gonna tell you all about her business.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
Hi. Welcome to She Elevates podcast.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to be a part of this and to be asked to be on your show. I'm so honored. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your name and where are you from?
Yes, so my name is Patrice Johnson Bolt. I am originally from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I was born and raised there. Maryland in 2015. And so I currently reside in Waldorf, Maryland, with my husband, David Bolt, and my two children, Ava and Alea.
Oh, the business is after the baby.
Yes.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about your business. What type of product and services do you offer?
Yes, so a little bit about my business. So it basically started and manifested from years of just being sick. And so I was still eating probably all the wrong things that I wasn't supposed to be eating in my eyes. I was eating a bunch of meat that I felt was making me sick. Maybe not at the time while I was eating it. I was eating dairy and just sugar and all kinds of stuff. And so one day earlier this year in January, I was just so tired of being sick. I had so much pain in my body. I was having really bad headaches. I was having like shocks in my brain. And
Wow.
I went from like doctor to doctor, and like no one was able to help me. They were just trying to give me drugs.
Okay.
And the drugs was just making it worse.
Okay.
Wow.
And,
One
and
thing I'm
so
hearing is more of a holistic approach. And that's what we're
yeah,
about here,
Yeah.
is taking that
awesome.
holistic approach to things.
Great. Great.
Yes,
So what are the products
absolutely.
and services? What do you?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
the products that I have some herbs that I also that I sell is for different elements, whether it's for someone with diabetes or someone with high blood pressure. If you have like arthritis, or if you need some calming tea,
Okay.
like there's
A wide
different
range.
things
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
a blood purifying tea, just different things. So what I do is I just consult with clients, and I see what their needs are, and I make different
Awesome.
teas for their different elements. And
Awesome. I think we
yeah,
have your business on the screen
That
here
is
now.
so cool.
If you could, in closing, can you tell everybody where to find you? How do we find
I
you?
love that.
That's a nice
yeah. So you
website.
can, thank you. So you can go to avaandalea.com to find the business and find the different products. Yeah, I would say I am also an herbalist. I'm a board certified holistic health
Nice.
practitioner.
Awesome.
I'm a certified Christian counselor,
Yes.
Wow.
We
We
love
love
uh,
it.
it. Yes,
a
Ava.
licensed minister, and a nutrition and life
Oh,
coach.
that sounds like the
Awesome,
whole
girl.
man is
I'm just
covered.
saying.
Well rounded.
Rocking the boat. We
Mind,
thank
body, and
you
soul.
so much for joining
Yes.
us today and sharing your business with us. And we look forward to shopping for some of your products.
Absolutely,
Thank you so
guys.
much.
Make sure you support Ava and Alea and get you some herbs and some advice and some
Yes.
counseling or whatever it is you need that will take you to the next
Thank you
level.
so
Thank you.
much. Enjoy the
Thanks,
rest of your
Patrice.
day.
Thank
Yes.
you
All right.
so much.
Oh,
Bye.
you're welcome.
Have a
Ava.
blessed day.
You
Yes,
too.
you
See
as
ya.
well. Ava and Alea's Holistic Wellness.
Yes.
Yes.
So who do we have for Elevator of the Week?
So let me just put a pin in that because I just want to because I see it's almost 2:00, and just to note that some of the social media platforms
Yeah.
cut off after an hour.
Yeah, I think
So-
it's IG, but IG already had went down. So
Oh, okay, so
We
we're good.
good.
So
We
we're on
good.
Facebook, YouTube.
Okay.
If you lose us, then just hop on another podcast. So yeah, the elevator. I made an audible. Jessica, you weren't with me. The elevator of
Yes,
the week.
you
Oh, you did. I'm sorry. See, sorry, it went to charity. So we
There
can
you
just we can
go.
reiterate.
Charity.
that.
Yes.
Come on, talk about charity.
Charity is the one who did our makeup.
You see me patting. That's what I like.
Tammy is very pleased with her
Oh,
look
my
today.
goodness. With
Yeah.
everyone's look. She did an
She just been
outstanding
like-
job.
Again, how
Yeah.
about that? How about that?
Yes.
So
Shout
yeah,
out to
Charity
Charity.
did our makeup, but also we wanted to shout her out because she does the volunteer work at the domestic violence awareness facility. I don't know which one in particular,
In
but
PG County, she did.
PG
say, yeah.
County. Yeah. So yep, that's our elevator of the week. Shout out to Charity. And let's see. You know what? We always like to
Thank you, Nicole. Nicole said, beautiful ladies, keep doing excellent work. She said, thank you, ladies, with this information. And God, I know I can help many ladies and men. And that's what it's
Kimberly,
about.
we have another comment. Kimberly
Yes.
says, love your energy and dispelling the myth that Black women don't support each
Ooh,
other.
girl,
That's
I
right.
felt that in my
Let's
spirit.
Telling
go.
you, we unmasking
And
now.
that's
is
what
not
it's
true.
about, you guys. It's about who stated. I took a note.
Another note from the 100.
Why you looking for your
Look.
note? We remember that empowered women empower women.
Empower
Yes.
women. And notice the name again. She elevates.
Elevate.
We are not here just because we are elevated, but because we want to elevate you.
That's right.
We're here to elevate others, right? That's why you are now an elevate her.
Everybody who's on right
Yes,
now. Welcome
yes,
to
yes.
the elevation.
So
family.
you are elevated, but you also now are charged to elevate someone else.
That's
and the note I was looking for, I found it.
Yes.
It says, stay in your gift. It's not about you. It's about what you can do for others. So that's what it's about. The continuation of serving.
And the 6 represents service. Today is October 6th. And we don't believe in coincidences.
At all.
There are none.
Yeah. So that's awesome, Jess. I love that.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we talked about unmasking. I just want to give a couple of execution steps.
Okay.
Is that good? We're going to execute some tactical steps.
How to unmask and come from behind the veil.
Come from behind the veil. So I have 3 quick things. One is, and Tammy talked about this, get to know yourself. So consider the thought behind your behaviors, your values, your beliefs. This is being introspective, and focus on who you are and not what you do, because what you do is not who you are.
Exactly.
Right? Some people, when they ask, who are you, they talk about where they work.
Yeah.
Or I'm a police officer. That's not who you are, right?
You?
That's what you do. And think about what energizes you. And what are your thoughts behind that? So get to know the real you. Be introspective. The second thing is be courageous, because it takes some courage. Acknowledge your limitations. Know why you can't or shouldn't keep up with the Joneses, because that's something that we shouldn't do. And think about those things that others don't know about you. Embrace your vulnerability. And in this process, know that it's very freeing, because we talked about how, draining it is to try to.
You gotta if you're carrying so much, that weighs down on you.
It weighs down on you.
So when you release it,
it's freeing.
My God.
It's healthy. You know what? I wonder how many pounds will it take off you? See, that's the reason right there.
That's an incentive.
That's an incentive.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, girl, we got to get off the dead weight. Put aside, right? Those things that so easily beset us.
Yes. And the third thing is to be intentional. We have to do the work to take off the mask and be imperfectly perfect. With energy, because know that you're being your best self.
Yes.
And your best self is all you need to be.
That's all you need to be. That's how we were created.
Because your best self is the most authentic.
You know what? Kimberly is my girl. Kimberly says, accept that it is okay to not get it right all the time. It's okay to not be okay. We're not perfect. All, now I have
some people be saying
all have sinned and come short. That means no one's perfect. None of us. So that's just
and that's a good point. I think a lot of times people strive for perfection, but perfection is an illusion.
Oh my goodness.
It is.
Yeah.
Be the best version of you.
That's elevating right there.
Yeah. Be elevated, guys.
That's good.
I think we're good.
Beautiful.
We gave away our 2 bags.
We did. Well, we're gonna give away 3.
We're gonna give away 3. Linda was at B&B.
Linda, make sure you email us.
Yes, at She Elevates Podcast at gmail.com.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stated it wrong. Our producer just told us.
Let us.
I didn't want to throw you under the bus.
I saw that look on Gail's face.
What did ET say at the conference? Don't come for confirmation. Come for correction. Correct me.
That's wrong.
Thank you.
But Gail, you weren't 100% sure, so she couldn't correct you. But I saw the look.
That's what it was.
And she said, "Is that the email?" And look, I don't know.
I was sure.
It's She Elevates at gmail.com.
In the back.
See, she got my back though. But I'm good. You can correct me on site.
I'm
absolutely fine with
She Elevates. Yes, at gmail.com. Okay, so we gave away the merch. We gave away the brand new. I love the tote bag. Right?
Yes.
I haven't even seen it.
Oh my God, we're so excited. Yeah. And the city stickers.
I too have a quote of the
day. Gail is infamous for the quote of the day.
I am going to give us this quote of the day, but I love your friend's quote, the one that was in the book. I think you read on her website.
Awesome.
Yes, Sophia Casey.
Yes, Sophia's quote.
Oh my goodness, I have to go back to Okay,
so make sure
I'm going to repeat that.
Yeah. Okay. So the quote that I have is, no man for any considerable period can wear one face to himself and another to the multitude without finally getting bewildered as to which may be true. And that's Nathaniel Hawthorne. He wrote the Scarlet Letter. Did y'all read the Scarlet Letter when y'all went to school?
Girl,
that was really old.
Talking
Anyway.
back. And can you repeat that quote? Because I'm still over here trying to find Fierce Vulnerability's website. Okay.
Yes. Are you ready?
Well,
paying attention? You focus?
I think I am.
I'm gonna need you to look.
I'm multitasking.
Look up. You ready?
See, that's how you know. Don't be fooled, because people can say they're doing something, but their body language says something completely
Totally
different. She
different.
knew I wasn't paying attention. She told me to find a quote.
You doing what she said.
But come on, let's hear it.
No man for any considerable period. We said it's exhausting. You can't do it. Where one face to himself and another to the multitude without finally getting bewildered as to which one may be true. Have you ever heard somebody tell a lie and they say it so many times they start believing it?
Oh my goodness. You know, that's crazy.
You can't do it.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Here I found it.
Yay. So we got 2 quotes today.
Yes.
What's our second
shout
quote?
out. This is SophiaKC.net. Live your truths, conquer your trials, and triumph with fierce vulnerability. One more time. Live your truth, conquer your trials with triumph. Wait, I'm going to say it again. Sophia, I felt like I was in school and I was trying to remember it. Let me just read it. Okay. Live your truths, conquer your trials, and triumph with fierce vulnerability. Truth, trials, triumph.
I love it. And that truth is coming from behind the mask. That's the truth. That's when you live in your truth, when you're unveiling.
And then you won't be exhausted, right?
You won't be exhausted.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
So I think that's a podcast in the bookshelf.
Yes.
So thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank
for
you,
tuning
guys.
in, for your comments, and
appreciate you guys. We really do. And this is just an exciting time, you know.
I felt like Gail was gonna hit him with the CJ. We'll see you next week.
See, I didn't go to the
We love Secret to Success
podcast. That's what they say at the end of their podcast.
She elevate. Elevate her.
So remember, you guys, in order to nominate somebody for Elevator of the Week or for that small Black business, make sure you guys are emailing us at sheelevates.gmail.com.
Or DM us. Or if you have our numbers, send us a text.
Send us a text message. Just get in touch with us.
Yeah, we want to be intentional about this. So we want to be able to support a Black business every week.
Yeah.
And we want to love on the person who you guys suggested for to be an elevator of the week.
Just because. Yeah. So again, thank you very much, Lonnie, husband, Pastor Lonnie, Josette, Gail. Thank you, Rhonda, Linda, Sophia, Sandra. We thank you.
Awesome. And this live podcast will also be on wherever you watch your podcast or listen to your podcast.
Platforms.
It will be uploaded by the end of today.
Yes.
Ooh, Facebook has podcasts. That's why somebody hating on Facebook, right? They tried it, but it didn't work.
He had a backup plan for the backup plan.
So you guys, look, you have Unmasked today. You are beyond the veil. Okay, so stay there.
And Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yes, love on somebody. Keep your eyes open, right? Let them know it's not their fault. Right?
Get help.
Yeah, and get some help.
We love you guys.
Love you. Bye. Next week.
Thank you. Here comes. Elevate her. Elevate
her. I'm so flat.
Elevate.
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 Elevate.